The next bull market will be most likely somewhere between 2024 and 2025, as we know that Bitcoin halving will be at the beginning of 2024, which usually marks a sustained uptrend for Bitcoin and the whole crypto market. Therefore, 1 year before the Bitcoin halving and 1 year after a major bear market is what we call accumulation phase, and this is when you would want to start buying into these promising projects where you see huge upside potential and you are willing to hold for the next 2 years or so. Now I want to quickly clarify that this doesn't mean the price from here will only go up and you should start buying ASAP. In fact, 2023 in my opinion will be very choppy, and I'm almost certain that we will see lower prices on Bitcoin. We might not see a new bottom, which by the way I genuinely wish we do, but we will at least see prices close to the current bottom. So there will be amazing opportunities this year, and that's why I decided to dedicate myself to research as many crypto projects as possible and find the most promising ones and share them with you so you can stay up to date and not miss out on the next crypto gem. In this video, I will show you 3 midcap crypto coins that have a real chance to 50x your money if you accumulate them during 2023, and these are more on the safe side, if of course I can use the word safe when we talk about crypto, because I usually share microcap crypto coins that are super risky, but the upside potential of course is 100x and beyond. And this is not financial advice, but ideally you would want to diversify your portfolio and not put all your eggs in one basket. That's why today's picks will be less risky ones, but still with huge potential to the upside. And so without wasting more time, let's start off with the first one, and that is Conflux. Conflux is a proof-of-work blockchain network that allows the parallel processing of blocks and transactions through their consensus algorithm called tree graph, while eventually forming a final serial chain which will cause lower confirmation times and it will increase the transactions per second. Also, in the Conflux ledger, blocks are organized as a tree graph where each block references some other blocks, with one of them being its parent block. But what is tree graph, you might ask? Well, if we take Bitcoin and Ethereum for example, they are linear in nature and they can confirm only one block at any given time. On the other hand, Conflux tree graph structure is divergent and it can confirm multiple blocks at the same time. So this parallel processing of blocks and transactions lowers confirmation times and substantially increases transaction throughput. Conflux incorporates all valid blocks, even concurrent ones, into a single data structure called the tree graph. This tree graph ledger facilitates the order of execution of all transactions in the system in a scalable and robust manner. In terms of how secure the network is, Conflux utilizes a highly tested proof-of-work consensus to provide increased security and anti-re-entrance attack protection at the protocol level. Conflux claim that they can achieve the same level of decentralization and security as Bitcoin and Ethereum, but provide more than 2 orders of magnitude improvement in transaction throughput and finality latency. The major superiority of Conflux hinges on its novel design of consensus protocol, authenticated storage, and transaction relay protocol. One of the issues that Conflux is trying to resolve and makes this project unique and valuable is the high fees from the asset conversion across chains. Basically, the DeFi sector is growing super fast, but the thing is, it is expanding in all directions across multiple blockchains, and users currently pay high gas fees when they want to convert their assets across different chains. So Conflux built this dApp called Shuttleflow, which is a lightning-fast cross-chain asset bridge that enables seamless asset transfer between multiple protocols with significantly lower fees. They also have these tools and programming languages in their developer environment to incentivize dApp developers to build on their platform. These tools are things like network scanners that can track transactions, block height, hash rate, and etc. You can use their tools to create a web-based wallet, SDKs, and many other things that will help the network grow and expand its adoption. The Conflux native token is called CFX and is being used for transaction fees. You can also stake it and earn rewards, rent storage, and participate in network governance. As I already said, Conflux is a proof-of-work blockchain, and CFX token also incentivizes and rewards miners who ensure the network's security. If we take a look at the price of this coin on CoinMarketCap, we can see that it's being launched back in late 2020, and it did like 20x back then during the last bull run. Now you could have bought this token for as low as 2 cents this year in 2023, and you could have been sitting on 10x gains in a relatively short period of time. Now I must say that we're probably not gonna see 2 cents for this project again and take advantage of the massive upside potential, but this video is about safe gains that can go as high as 50x when we get to the next bull. But bear in mind that the price might drop down to 10 cents or so, which is still a great level, because I think this coin can overtake its previous all-time high by a lot when we put back on our bull hats again. And of course, 2 cents is not completely out of the possibilities as well. It might not go down that that much within a month or two, but the risk of a recession is still standing, and this can easily send it even lower. However, if we take a look at the current market cap of Conflux, we can see that it's $500 million plus, and the fully diluted market cap is over $1 billion, which is not great, but is not terrible either. So overall, I think this project is definitely worth keeping it under your radar, and getting a good entry can make you an insane amount of money. Moving on to the next one on the list, and that is Kaspa. Kaspa is a layer 1 crypto project that was developed to solve the blockchain trilemma. And if you don't know what blockchain trilemma is, basically this term comes from Vitalik Buterin himself, and he repeatedly said that whoever solves the trilemma first will win. And the trilemma is actually providing the best security, scalability and decentralization on the blockchain, all coming from one project, and Kaspa is aiming to solve exactly that. They utilize a revolutionary block DAC as opposed to blockchain that generates multiple blocks every second for posting transactions to the ledger. And what's actually exciting is that the protocol has current block rate of 1 block per second, but they aim for a staggering 32 blocks per second, with visions for an insane 100 blocks per second. And all that thanks to Ghost DAC protocol, which unlike traditional blockchains, Ghost DAC does not orphan blocks created in parallel, but rather allows them to coexist and orders them in consensus. And you can actually see that on this block DAC visualizer. The Kaspa implementation includes a lot of cool features and sub-protocols including reachability to query the DAC's topology, block data pruning with near future plans to block header pruning, SPV proofs and later subnetwork support, which will make future implementation of layer 2 solutions much easier. Here I must clarify that Kaspa is not a blockchain, but a block DAC cryptocurrency instead, because the blockchain is a linear system where transactions are recorded in blocks, which are ordered by time and sealed, and block DAC is a directed acrylic graph, which is a mathematical structure where the vertices represent blocks and edges preferences child-parent blocks. This novel implementation of distributed ledgers is the first of its kind, permitting next-generation scalability, high-throughput transactional bandwidth, and instantaneous confirmations, while remaining decentralized. But I don't want to go too deep into this project because there are so many things I can say about it. It is really promising and innovative, and these are some of the most important things you should know about it in order to understand what this project is all about. You can always have a more in-depth look and find out all the little details and dig into the more technical stuff, but I try to represent a summarized version that is more digestible so you can get familiar with the project's use case and uniqueness. And so if we go to CoinMarketCap and check how the price of the Kaspa token is performing, we can see that the KAS token was actually launched in the middle of the last bear market, and despite the fact we are not yet in the bull market, Kaspa already did like 50x returns. And the best part is, the market cap is actually not too high, and on top of that, the fully diluted market cap is in a great spot as well, because 60% of all the tokens are already in circulation. So I think this project is truly a golden nugget right now, and we can even see that the price currently is close to its all-time high. So considering the current macro conditions, I expect a pullback very soon. So if you can wait for a bit, there's a high chance in my opinion that you'll be able to grab it below $100 million market cap and easily ride it all the way up to $5 billion, which is a very modest 50x. So make sure you don't forget about this project after a while. And the last one on the list is Gala. Simply put, Gala is a blockchain-based play-to-earn gaming platform that enables users to earn its Gala token for accomplishing in-game missions and milestones. They can also create and trade non-fungible tokens in the game or non-game based exchanges. And the reason I like Gala games is that it is not a single game that doesn't matter how interesting and popular it is, the interest and the popularity will slowly die off and the price of the project will follow. So like I said, Gala is a whole gaming platform and they're constantly launching new games that will keep onboarding new users and never run out of interest. Apart from the games, Gala was previously running on Ethereum, but it actually made its own chain called Gala Chain, mainly because of the high transaction fees and network congestions. You can also see that they launched Gala Music, which is the Web3 solution for decentralized music ownership that will empower artists, fans and music lovers. And not only that, they have Gala Film as well, which will be the Web3 solution for TV and films. So they are building these ecosystems for all these things like games, music, movies and etc. that you don't have to worry about putting all your eggs in one basket. And if the game or something else fails, that's it. And their unique value proposition is that they claim they have centuries of combined experience from some of the greatest game devs, and that makes Gala Games truly unique in both the Web3 and gaming world. They're committed to a games first approach, always reaching for the greatest possible gaming experience above all else. Gala Games also aims to simplify the onboarding process for gamers entering the Web3 world, allowing users users to begin making blockchain transactions by simply connecting an existing Coinbase and MetaMask wallet. Additionally, many Gala Games items can be purchased directly with credit card, and I must mention that while Gala often develops its own games like Townstar, Miranda's Last Expedition, The Walking Dead, Empires, and etc., the company also works with award-winning external gaming studios, so the flow of new games won't be limited only by what their team is capable of. And if we take a look at the price of the Gala token, we can immediately see that the token was launched back in 2020, and it saw this insane spike during the last bull run, making 700x returns for the early investors. However, the price during the bear market went all the way down to 1 cent, and if you bought back then, and the price just go back close to its all-time high, that is a clean 70x return. Now I must say that I expect the price to go much higher than 70 cents when we go full bull again, but I also expect a pullback from the current level, so in short, there is a great opportunity with this project. The only concern that I have is the fully diluted market cap, because it's just too big. The market cap is alright, but keep in mind that future dilution is possible. Apart from that, you can watch this video that popped up on the screen next, where I cover 5 tiny microcap crypto coins which are much riskier, but the upside potential is much higher as well. You can also subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss any future content, but that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.